Hello and welcome to your 2019 yearly readings. These are general readings for you. Also listen to your rising sign and your moon sign for more detail on what these readings hold. I am also going to offer you a personalised reading, yearly reading, which is going to be much more specific to you. It allows you to progressively go through 2019, have an overview and have a look at the energies that are there for you month by month so that you can plan the year and utilize the energy, not work against the energy, but utilize it and understand why you're feeling in a particular way and how best to utilize the energy that is around you for that particular month as you progress through the year. If you would like to have a personalised reading, I'm going to be offering personalised readings for the month of December and January only. That will give you a specific reading for you and have a look at the specific energies that you're going to be working with in 2019 and what's in store for you. If you would like to have a personalised reading, you can follow the link to my website and you can book your reading from there for the month of December and January. So I hope that that will be helpful for you in your planning of the year. I wish you many blessings. Hello my lovely Librans, welcome to your 2019 yearly reading. This is a general reading for you, Libra. Also listen to your rising sign and your moon sign as you go through each month. Some of those months will resonate more for you in your rising sign or your moon sign. So have a listen to those as well. I've created a 12-card spread, one card for each month. I've also got a second deck that I will take a card from for each month to get a little bit more information as we go through your reading. So let's get started. January of 2019. In January, you're going to find that there's going to be quite an active dream life. You're going to get a lot of messages. You're going to have a restlessness in your sleep as far as dreaming. Dreams will come through, messages will come through. You're going to really be open on a spiritual sort of level where you're going to have this, you're going to wake up with a knowing. So that's the energy that's going to be around for you in January. So if there's any issues that you've got, if there's any questions that you would like answered, then just before you fall asleep, ask the question a few times and then fall asleep, and over the next few nights you'll get an answer or you'll have a dream of some sort. But there is a real connection to the spirit realm in January. So a lot of those messages will come through in your dream life, in your dream state, I should say, in your dream state. So that's going to be really interesting for you in getting answers intuitively, understanding things on an intuitive level. I really like that. So let me just take out this one fell out. Okay, so you actually got two, and I'll show you what those cards are. You've got the Ten of Swords here, and the Ten of Swords is an ending of difficulties, an ending of a difficult situation for you. Taking with you what you've learnt, the wisdom you've gained, what you've learnt from those situations, how you've grown from those situations, how you've developed a strength of character from those situations. So that's also coming in January. You're leaving behind a situation or situations that have been difficult for you. There's an ending to that. There is an ending to that come January, which is really, really good. You've also, what came out as well, two cards came out, so I'll give those to you. The Three of Swords. And the Three of Swords is about some sort of deception, some sort of someone not telling the truth, someone betraying you, some of you betraying your trust. But I feel like, and that might have something to do with this ending situation, this ending of difficult times. But there's some sort of someone not being clear. There's a lack of clarity in a situation, but not devastating, because you will actually intuitively work it out. It's not something that you won't be able to work out. It's something that you're going to read, that you're going to be able to work out, that you will get answers to. So if there's someone that's trying to, that is being deceptive around you, someone that isn't telling you the truth, someone that is trying to pull the wool over your eyes, that will be revealed to you through your intuition. So stay attuned to your intuition, to your sense of what's your feeling, your senses, your sixth sense, your gut feeling. Be aware of those things, because that will be revealed, and that may bring about these endings with a particular person or a particular situation as well. So that uncovering is going to come to you in January, which is a good thing. Come February, and February you have the Lovers, which is really lovely. So February, to me, if you're single, it's certainly a month to be out there to connect with people. You will come across someone that will really you will really connect with on a karmic level, on a strong connection level. There's a romantic energy, a love energy that is around for you in February. Now, sometimes people write messages to me and say, but I want to be single, I'm happy single. And that's fine if you are. Then, it's not going to be forced upon you. It's simply the energy that's there to work with. It can also be building strong connections with friends, with children, with family as well, okay? So that it's just a really loving energy that's around. It's a real month of you oozing charisma. If you're looking for a partner, if you're looking for a romantic connection, then February is going to be a really good month to do that. If you are in an established relationship, it's about that relationship being strengthened, that relationship making a further commitment, being stronger in that relationship, having a deeper understanding of each other. So that's also really good. It's about taking time out to strengthen that relationship. Good time to do that because of the energy that's around at that time. You've also got the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups, and it's about showing gratitude for where you're at and what you've achieved and what you've done, but also having plans and let your imagination go and creating new ideas, new direction, new things you want to bring into your life. So if it's a manifesting sort of energy, what is it that you do want in a partner? What changes would you like in the partner that you have got? How can you both strengthen your relationship and grow from it? So it's it's a very reflective sort of card, this one, and it's reflecting on what sort of relationships do I want with friends, with family, or with a particular the one, or in an established relationship, where do I want to take it? So it's just this sort of loving energy that's coming through in February, which I really like. It's really peaceful. It's really harmonious. It's lovely. March is going to come along, and March is okay. Well, that's all loved up and great in February, but now it's time to get down to business. And you've got the Ten of Coins. And the Ten of Coins is this completion of difficulties, completion of projects, completion of what you've been working towards, and finally arriving to that pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. And that can be in health, in love, in finance, in happiness, whatever makes you feel satisfied and abundant and grateful and show appreciation. It's going to be different for all of you. But if you've been working really hard at a job or in a business, and you've got projects that you've got underway, and you've really worked hard towards that end, March is really going to see you reaping those rewards, those financial rewards. They're going to start coming to you. You're going to start seeing results, which is, about time too. It's something that is going to be really pleasing to you. You're going to be feeling really, really good about finances in March. You've got the Three of Pentacles here as well. And that's through, it's also going to be a busy work month. It's going to be about working at your craft, working at your skill, paying attention to detail, working as doing the best that you can at your job, at your work, and you will reap the benefits of that. So March is really going to be a working month. It's going to be a working month for you, but also reaping the benefits of that. So that's the energy. If you're going to work in, use that energy, you're going to see results. April, you've got the Queen of Coins, the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here, male or female. And it could be someone that is around in that month that is going to be quite supportive, quite helpful, full of ideas, helping you move forward, identifying what your goals are, and helping you achieve those and get results from that. This person might be very, very much around you in April. For some of you, it's actually going to be the energy that's you. You are going to be feeling very grounded, very secure, very in a really good place to be able to create and move on to new projects, create new ideas, manifest and bring in all those luxuries, all those wonderful things that you really desire. And if March is going to be such a successful month for you, when March is going to be such a successful month for you, it's going to spill over into April. And April, you're going to feel quite abundant, quite solid, quite comfortable financially where you are and what you're creating. And if it's not finances, if it's love and if it's happiness and health, then that's also going to come through. That's also going to come through to create a really lovely energy around you in April of manifesting. It's also, you've got celebrations coming up in April. So things must be going really well for you because there's going to be celebrations. For some of you, it's a celebration, it's a party, it's a celebration of a birth, a wedding, engagement, some sort of commitment. And for some of you, it's just a celebration of that you've arrived, where your hard work's paid off and you've arrived at this really secure place. Also anniversaries, I want to say. Wedding anniversary, interesting, but it's going to be a celebration sort of month, a social month for you in April. Then we come to May, and that's the Eight of Cups in May, and it's about self-reflection. It's about looking at the subconscious. It's about delving beneath the surface. It's about really going deep and asking yourself those difficult questions. Where are you headed? What are you wanting? What direction are you wanting to go in? It's going to be a soul-searching sort of month, an emotional month, but you're going to learn a lot about yourself and be able to grow from it. But I feel like May is an emotional month for you, my lovely Librans. So make sure you take time out for yourself. Make sure you nurture yourself and look at the issues that come up for you, because it's also going to help you move on to bigger and better things. It's going to move you forward as well. But there's going to be a lot of self-exploration, and it's interesting, because you've got another water card, and it's the moon. The moon is very much a Piscean water sign card. And it's about exploration of the self. It's about going beneath the surface in working on your shadow side, working on the subconscious side, what's holding you back. What doubts do you have? What insecurities do you have? Where are they coming from? I want to say for some of you, your sense of abandonment, where does that come from? You know, it's really, you're going to really be, the energy is going to be around quite strongly for you to look at yourself. This is also about the card of intuition. So it's about having a knowing, having an intuition. Follow your gut. If you feel like you need time out, if you feel like you need to take it easy, if you need time on your own, then make sure you do that. So if you're feeling like that, there's nothing wrong with you in May. It's just the energy that's coming in around you that's asking you to look at some very deep issues. Okay? Not to worry, because then June's going to come along. And here's June, the sun. So you've gone from the moon, the subconscious, to the sun, which is the conscious self. The sun is the self we project to others. The sun is the self we project to the world. The sun is incredibly positive. It's the most positive card in the deck, in my opinion. It's about being strong, being confident, being able to achieve whatever it is you set yourself to achieve. The sun nourishes and nurtures. It nurtures growth. It gives sustenance to animals, to plants. It lights up the earth. It's when the sun shines, everyone's in a really good mood. Anything's possible. So you're going to absolutely feel on top of the world in June. Really positive about situations and things. Things will fall into place for you. So it's a good time to put your ideas into action. If you want to do something that's going to get results, then June's the time to do it. Let's have a look. I'll just pull out another card, see what other information I get. But the sun's so tremendously positive. After all that self-reflection in May, a whole lot fell out there. After all that self-reflection in May, June is really putting you out there. Accept social invitations, get out and about, enjoy yourself. You've got the King of Pentacles here. The King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, male or female, again, because you had her in April as well. Male or female, you had the Queen in April, which is male or female, but this person might be coming back to give you support, to help you. It's someone with those qualities, someone that's really strong, someone that's really solid, help you with your ideas in moving you forward, giving you that encouragement. For others of you, this is actually you and the qualities you're bringing to June. One of control, determination, being very practical, very pragmatic about projects, about ideas, about moving forward, about what you want and how you're going to achieve it. So there's that real confidence as well that's coming in for you in June, which is fantastic. On to July. So July, let's have a look at what that holds for you. You've got the Nine of Wands in July, and it's about reflecting back at everything you've learned and everything you've achieved, and where to next. What's your next project? It's planning. It's a planning sort of energy. After the sun in June, you have reached a point of planning. I've got two cards here, so I'll give those to you. And it's about putting ideas in place that are going to take you up a notch. They're going to take you to that next level. They're going to open up new doorways, new opportunities for you. In moving forward, pursuing your passion, intuitively knowing what you're feeling and where you want to head and what you want to put in place, because it's also going to be very, it's going to provide a lot of security for you. It's going to make you feel very secure. It's going to make you feel very loved. It's also going to be a month of having a lot to do with family, having a lot to do with loved ones, having a lot to do with friends, and friends can be like family as well. So July is really going to be a month of being secure, being safe, being in a family environment, but celebrations as well, and happy times. So there's a lot to do with family connections as well in July. And then you've also got what fell out, a lot of cups here. You've got the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups can represent a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, male or female, that is around and is supportive and is certainly there to guide you and help you intuitively and just be that emotional nurturing support that the water signs are. For some of you, it's you tapping into your intuition, into your empathy, into your nurturing of family members, of family environment, of knowing intuitively where to next as far as pursuing your purpose and your passion. So getting in touch with your intuition and being very balanced about that as well. So, you know, what the work that you've done in May is certainly going to come through in July. See how everything connects up. So the more work you do in May, the more you're going to be advantaged in July, which is an interesting the way things unfold. You've got the Eight of Wands here in August. The Eight of Wands is taking this, it's interesting, isn't it? So you're going to that next, you're moving, you know, in July, you're moving to that next level, you're moving, progressing in your creativity, in your plans, in your ideas, in what you want to put forward. And in August, these opportunities are going to come your way. You're going to feel this freedom of being able to experiment and achieve and pursue your dreams, your ideas, your passions. You know, if you're working for somebody, it could be a promotion. It could be doing something really, really well and being recognized for your efforts. If you work for yourself, it's new projects and new ideas that you have that are coming out. If you're studying, a success in studying, taking you to that next level of study, to that next level, you know, after your studies as well. You know, if you're retired, it's also about exploring new horizons, traveling, hobbies, connecting with people, expanding your friendships, outings. You know, it's all that changing your life, changing it up, and getting that enjoyment and bringing that passion back into your life. So August is really quite a good month, and it's about you driving it. Okay, you're in total control. How much fun do you want to have? How many new ideas do you want to hatch? How many new projects do you want to do? It's all there for you. So it's about you identifying those needs and driving it. It's about you driving that. It's about you driving that. You're in control of the changes you want to bring. Okay, so we've got July, August, September. September is a playful sort of energy. Quite a few star signs have gotten this, and it's about this playful energy that's coming in. It's about having fun, living in the now, nurturing the self, being spontaneous. So it's about lightening up. It's just about going out, having fun, connecting with friends, being spontaneous, living in the now, and just having that playful, childlike attitude. For some of you, it's a holiday that you're taking that's going to allow you to just free up from the concerns of every day and just enjoy yourself, just recuperate, replenish your energy. It's going to just be that sort of month. So September's going to be very much like that, and it's going to be, you know, for some of you it's travel. You've got the world. Some of you it's travel. Where are you going? What are you doing? There's travel there for you. For some of you. For some of you, connecting in the now, living in the now, and really recovering your energy and recouping your energy is going to allow you to work out where you're headed. Anything's possible with this energy. You're going to feel really, really good in September. You're going to feel really like anything's possible. Don't hold back. Anything you want to create, anything you want to do, just go out there and do it. Because it's a really positive energy. The world is your oyster in September. In October, happy birthday, the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords in October. That's new beginnings, new horizons. So, you know, September's really set you up with the world of, you know, being relaxed and planning where you're headed and changing your attitudes, changing your behaviours, changing the way you do things. And it's going to allow you to make all these changes and bring them in. So in October, you have this opportunity to set yourself up for 2020, bringing new plans, thinking about new projects, making plans for new projects, making plans for expansion, making plans to move, making plans for that promotion, making plans to have a child or get married or whatever it is. You know, it's going to be different for all of you. Oh, this one just fell out too. October's going to be an absolutely fabulous month, full of surprises, full of potential, full of optimism, which is really interesting because remember, you had the sun in June and you now have the sun again in October. So you've got two bites of the cherry, my lovely Librans. So the sun coupled with the Ace of Swords, two very, very, very powerful cards. So October's going to be an extremely powerful, positive month for you. So whatever your dreams are, whatever you want to put in place, whatever changes you want to make, just do it because you're going to feel on top of the world. Absolutely positive. Well, you're feeling on top of the world in September as well. Great cards, Libra. Great cards. You've got the in November, you've got the Eight of Coins or the Eight of Pentacles. So again, you're focusing back on your projects. You're focusing back on work. You're focusing back on how you make a living. About your and it doesn't have to be. It could be a hobby as well. You know, if you draw, if you paint, if you make things, if you whatever it is you do, if you write, it's about paying attention to the detail, the fine detail and the precision and taking pride in your work, and that is going to generate satisfaction if it's a hobby. It's going to generate more finances, better material gains if it's your work. There will be recognition in the detail you put into what you're doing. People will notice, and it's going to be very beneficial for you. So it's about working diligently. If the work's there, then put the effort in to your work in November because it will pay off for you. Let's have a look at what more I can tell you on that, which is absolutely fantastic. Okay, it's about walking away from the past situation. So if in the past you haven't felt like the work's been there, or you've been recognised for it, or you haven't known what hobbies you've wanted to do, or you know you've sort of been in an emotional state about where you're at, you're walking away from that in November. You're walking away from that to, you're leaving that behind. You're leaving your old thought patterns behind. You're leaving the old way of thinking and seeing things behind, and you're moving forward into new horizons, new situations, new opportunities. You're seeing your potential. And it's certainly going to, this one. It's certainly going to pay off. It's certainly going to pay off. That precision. I always get mixed up with which one I should put forward. December, you've got the Wheel of Fortune. pretty good spread for you. 2019 is going to be a pretty good month for you energetically. So it's about using that energy that's around you to the maximum each month. By December, the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. Things are going to start working for you. Things are going to start turning smoothly, turning over smoothly. Things are going to flow. The obstacles are a thing of the past, and opportunities are going to be coming your way. It's just going to get better and better and better. So it's now your turn to see the opportunities and the Wheel of Fortune turning in your favor, which is absolutely wonderful. You know, it's what's coming, and it's going to keep moving into 2020 for you as well. Okay, you've got the Page of Swords here, and what's going to happen is the Page of Swords is about planning. It's about not acting on these things yet, but planning it. So as the Wheel of Fortune turns in your favor, opportunities start to come your way. It's about taking those opportunities and planning them, being strategic, making them work for you before you take action. So I feel like this is setting you up for 2020. This December is going to spill over into January 2020, and it's about really working out what you're wanting, what direction you're wanting to move in, what direction you're wanting to take this good fortune in, because it's all there for you. So there's planning in December by the end of the year. So I hope that's been helpful for you. I hope that's given you an insight into 2019 for you on a month to month. Just remember that this is the energy that you're going to be working with on a month-to-month basis. How you use that energy is totally up to you. You can either look at it and use it and think, right, I'm really going to invest in this and working with this energy, then you will reap more of the rewards. That's just how it works. This is a general reading, as I said. So if you would like to have a personal yearly reading with me, follow the link below to my website and you can book a personal yearly reading from there. It will be available from December to January only. It's those 2 months that this is on offer. So if you're wanting that, make sure you do that, because once it books up, it'll be booked up. Okay. So I hope that that's been helpful for you. Many blessings, prosperity, and good fortune for 2019.